Namaskar and a very warm welcome to the 10th edition of the Phone-In program. I'm Nidhi Kumar and you're watching India Science. The cumulative number of COVID-19 vaccine doses administered in the country has crossed 2.52 crores on March 10th. And 9.22 lakh vaccine doses have been given till 7 p.m. on this day. In this Phone-In program where you can ask your question, we take your queries live. So today we are joined by the very eminent Dr. Kaushal Kant Mishra, Associate Director, Fortis Escorts Heart Institute, Delhi. Many thanks for joining us. Namaste.
Good afternoon.
Thank
Namaste.
you so much for coming in for this lovely phone-in program, which is inspiring a lot of people to take the vaccine. And पहले तो मैं आपको congratulations कहना चाहूँगी. आपने देश को गौरवान्वित किया. You have just been applauded and acclaimed in the World Academy of Records for the smallest incision ever in a hip joint. Can you tell us more about this award?
Basically, we usually when we go for hip ball replacement, there is a size of incision is almost 20 centimeters. Means if you count by stitches, around 20 stitches to 30 stitches usually put post surgery. But we did in the 2 inches, means just 5 centimeter,
Right.
5 centimeter and 4 millimeter. And we have got just 6 stitches. So it's worldwide smallest incision hip ball replacement, for which fortunately our country name and my name is got indexed in the World Record Journal of Global World Record Journal.
So more power to you, Dr. Saab. And my first question is, how do you think the COVID-19 vaccine might impact bones and joints? Before we take the live phone in.
If you really ask, there is no effect, or even I can say there is no negative effect on bone and joints of any vaccine, so the COVID-19 also. There is no literature, no data suggesting that any vaccine is harming the bone and joints, and also not suggesting any data which is against the COVID-19 vaccination for the bone and joint. So be relaxed. This vaccination is basically help you in a healthy life, not harming your bone and joint.
And keeping the virus away. We go on to our first caller, who is Sonali Mishra, joining us from Mumbai. Namaste, Sonali. Welcome to India Science. Please ask your question. I think we just lost her, sir. What is, according to you, the efficacy of Covaxin?
As per data available, it is more than 81%.
Right.
But when the vaccines are not discovered for the COVID-19, the government and whole world is getting ready to accept even the efficacy up to 50% to 60%. It's 81% and it's variable. And I am sure because of the basic fundamental model of the Covaxin is the dead virus, which is a standard vaccine protocol for any disease of vaccination. And so it will probably, with the available data, it will become much more obvious and better.
Efficacy will become more. Absolutely. Sonali Mishra, namaste. Welcome to India Science. Please ask your question.
My question is, are the new vaccine more effective than Covaxin and Covishield? Please explain.
What is the difference between Covaxin and Covishield? Please explain. ये सब लोगों को यही हो रहा है, हम कौन सी लगाएं, कौन सी बेटर है?
आपके लिए बता दूं कि जो ब्रॉडर कवरेज है, फॉर बेटर कवरेज, जैसे जो वेरिएंट्स आ रहे हैं, जो नए नए म्यूटेशन हो रहे हैं, उनके लिए कोवैक्सीन इज बेटर देन कोविशील्ड. एंड द डिफरेंस इज दैट इन कोवैक्सीन व्हाट वी डू, वी टेक द वायरस in the lab, we put a chemical treatment and the virus become dead. So that the pathogenicity यानी रोग पैदा करने की क्षमता उसकी ख़त्म कर देते हैं, but the immunogenicity remains the same. So the whole capsule of virus is injected in the body and the antibody reaction takes place on the surface protein of the virus and all the type of antibodies produced. While in the Covishield, only a limited number, H protein is a protein against which the antibody is developed. So if there is mutation in this protein of Covishield, probably the effect of this vaccine is less. And that is why Covaxin is much better and preferred than Covishield according to me. But till date, as per available data, both are equally effective, better. But yes, theoretically, if you say, theoretically Covaxin is much better than the Covishield.
Thank you, Sonali. I hope that answers your question. We're now joined by Saurabh from Gwalior. Saurabh, namaste. Welcome to India Science. Please ask your question.
Hello, ma'am.
Ji.
Ma'am, my question is, what are the reasons for apprehension about the vaccine?
The only apprehension for the vaccine is politics. If we keep politics away from the vaccine, it's fully proved, healthy thing, good for country. Don't go in politics. You can see all the doctors sitting on the every channel, everywhere, they are saying the vaccination is the only successful preventive program for corona. If we go on discussion from prime time 5 to 8 o'clock where all the politicians and so many people are coming and just discussing like that, don't believe on that. Just have faith in your doctors, have faith in your Prime Minister, because Prime Minister is head of your country. If he himself took the vaccine, and before that we as a doctor, frontline worker had taken the vaccine, so don't be in any confusion that vaccine is going to harm, because those countries, you can see the US, you can see the UK, you can see the other places where they are planning for herd immunity, they are failed. So the only answer available till date is vaccine only, and in my opinion the dead virus vaccine or live attenuated vaccine is much better than any other platform vaccine.
We have another question. Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you for joining us today. We have yet another question from YouTube, doctor. And a caller is asking, what is the difference between active and passive immunity?
Active and passive immunity. The immunity which passes from one generation to another generation through the genetics is a passive immunity. Means whatever immunity I got from my father, that is a passive immunity, because there is no any exposure of any allergen and we are getting the immunity. Means a newborn child is always have a passive immunity, and active immunity is immediately after the birth of child we give the BCG vaccine. All the vaccine, WHO protocol, 10-15 vaccine given and booster dose are given. This giving the vaccination is a passive active immunity in which we inject the vaccine, or if we get some infection, viral infection or anything, those the immunity which we acquire after our birth through environment, through the food material, through anything, this is active immunity, and passive which is coming from our genetics.
Absolutely, and that question well answered. We're joined by another caller from Gwalior. Ravinder, namaste. Welcome to India Science.
Namaste, ma'am. Namaste, sir. Sir, my question is, what percentage of the population needs to be vaccinated to achieve herd immunity?
आप इस चक्कर में मत पड़िए, लेकिन आपके क्वेश्चन का आंसर ये है कि 60% लोगों को अगर वैक्सीनेशन दे दिया जाएगा तो हर्ड इम्यूनिटी आ जाएगी, क्योंकि चेन ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन ब्रेक हो जाएगा. लेकिन एज ए डॉक्टर मेरा ये मानना है कि जैसे जब बच्चे पैदा होते हैं तो हम सबको BCG देते हैं और सारे इसेंशियल वैक्सीनेशन देते हैं, तो इस महामारी के दौर में कोविड वैक्सीनेशन के लिए आप आगे आने वाले समय में देखेंगे कि धीरे धीरे सारी पॉपुलेशन को ही ये वैक्सीन लेना पड़ेगा अगर हम चाहते हैं कि इसको पूरी तरह से ख़त्म कर सकें. आपके सवाल का आंसर है 60%, बट इस प्रॉब्लम का सोल्यूशन है 100%.
How well answered. Thank you, Ravinder, for that question. Very interesting answer doctor has given. We have another caller from Kochi, Mr. Iyer. Namaste, welcome to India Science. Please ask your question, Mr. Kochi.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir. My question is, can people go unmasked if they have been vaccinated?
Can people go unmasked
Ji.
if they have been vaccinated?
Until unless your country is not get vaccinated up to 60%, ideally nobody should go without mask. If you want to go without mask, 100% population should get vaccinated. Otherwise, minimum requirement is 60% vaccination of whole population.
I hope that answers your question. Mr. Iyer, any other question you would like to ask? Okay, thank you so much for joining us. What do you mean by elective orthopedic surgery, sir? Like arthroscopy and things like that? What does it
Any
mean?
surgery which is planned surgery. which we is not an emergency surgery, is elective surgery. Means if you have got fracture, it's emergency. But after 10 years, if the fracture has got some secondary problem, means deformity per se is not a emergency surgery. Deformity correction is elective surgery. Like joint replacement, which is arthritis, it is always an elective surgery. And truly speaking, as an orthopedic surgeon, my advice is to all my fellow surgeons and to the patients also, that joint replacement surgery should never be pressed upon. It should be offered. It should be asked by patient himself. It should not be imposed by a surgeon to patient. Patient should ask that I want knee replacement or hip replacement because of pain, disability, discomfort. If somebody is coming and without any pain, he doesn't have any problem, even then the X-ray is showing bad joint. But if he doesn't have any problem, he should not offer joint replacement. The only indication for joint replacement surgery first is pain, pain and pain. Second is inability to walk. Inability to walk makes your body heavier, you gain weight, you get secondary problems like diabetes, blood pressure. This is the second. And third is any life style problem. Means if you are jogging, you are running, and because of your joint problem, you are sitting at home, you are socially inhibited.
Yes.
So that is basically the three main important reasons, but the first is pain.
Another question that has come to us on the YouTube, because it's a similar question to the previous one you answered on herd immunity and whether the vaccine would affect people in bones or joints. Similar to that, another person has asked us, would there be any deformity? Is there any such kind of a myth that we need to bust today of this program after taking the vaccine? Would there be any deformity in any way?
The only myth available for this COVID vaccination is there is a lot of confusion, and myth is that it is harming the population. No. There is one more myth that some organizations are saying the patient become impotent, which is totally myth, nonsense. It's not at all.
It doesn't make sense at all. We're joined by another caller, Rashi from Nagpur. Namaste, Rashi. Please ask your question.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. My question is related to the vaccines. I want to know what are the side effects of both the vaccines and how do they compare?
Truly speaking, only one side effect of vaccine is allergy if it happens. But it can happen to any injection, any medicine. The same thing is possible in any type of injection. The only contraindication is allergy. Rest all, actually the terminology is wrong in my sense. It's not a side effect. It's always an associated effect. So when we inject some vaccine to anybody, there is little bit soreness, pain, 1 or 2 day fever.
Correct.
These are not side effect. These are additional associated effect of vaccine. So actually, truly speaking, no side effect if patient is not allergic to a vaccine.
Right. We have another question from the YouTube. The caller is asking and needs to know that should there be a little delay in the second dose due to some kind of an emergency? Is that something to be worried about?
Truly speaking, the best time of second dose is the latest upcoming research says it should be given between 6 to 8 weeks. But because it's government, it's a plan like that, because it's not a one person thing. It's for whole country. It's already decided that 4 week is ideal day, so it should be given at 4 weeks. But yes, delaying up to 4 to 6 weeks or 7 weeks is not going to harm. So it can be taken between 1 month to 2 months, but it should be taken between the 4 to 8 weeks. Duration.
Yes, absolutely. Another question that most people are asking is that are they gullible to get the vaccine? Are they gullible to get the COVID disease, the virus, in case they have taken the first
for example, I am taking the first shot of vaccine, yes, there is a chance I can get COVID.
Because that period is 42 days.
That period is 42 days. Immunity takes its own time. So until unless you are not administered with the booster dose and you have crossed the total, ideally speaking, 45 days, you cannot be immune from COVID.
Yes, absolutely. We're joined by another caller, Kuldeep Mathur from Surat. Namaste. Welcome to India Science. Please पूछिए अपना सवाल.
Hello ma'am, hello sir. Sir, my question is, do people who have been fully vaccinated need to quarantine if exposed to the coronavirus?
No. In my opinion, those who are vaccinated, they have got full immunity. If antibody is not there in the blood, they should not be quarantined.
I hope that answers your question. We'll move on to the next question. But meanwhile, sir, a lot of confusion also happening on the other front. Some people are saying they'll wait for the nasal vaccines. क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप? People are having quite a few choices in India.
Actually, what is happening? The vaccine should be prescribed by a doctor. What is happening because of this COVID education program by the media and everybody becomes self-doctor.
Correct.
So we don't know what will be the efficacy of nasal vaccine, when it will be coming, when it is going to start in the market. So till that time, what you are going to do? You will wait. It's your choice. But for betterment of whole society, you should take available vaccine whenever you get a chance to wake earliest.
Absolutely. And a lot of people also asking another question which may sound a little different, but they are asking it, so it's my duty to put it across to you. Will 2020 be repeated now? Why is the cases that we're seeing rising up? Or why is there a surge? What is mutating? They want to understand the exact, etymology of the virus.
Actually, you have seen every year when there is change in season, we have got influenza, flu. Okay, it's why it is happening, because there is always a small mutation, and flu is not a harmful disease. So even if I am getting influenza this year, I have got 100% chance I can get next year.
But sir, sorry to interrupt you here. This virus has mutated for more than 4,000 times. What is happening actually? And these two variants that have come in the other countries, what are those? People need to understand that.
You must understand, we as a human being, when there is mutation can happen to anyone in any living organism. And even in after every reproduction, there is a chance of mutation, and there is mutation. But whether it is going to affect the future of new generation, that is important. So when the mutation going to affect the nature of virus, then we are coming to affected with that virus.
Bilkul.
Otherwise, there is no chance. Mutation is a normal process of nature, and that is how there is adaptability in the virus. That is how we are going to change. Initially, we are walking on our 4 legs. Now we are walking on 2 legs. How it happened?
How true.
Okay.
Yes.
It's basically adaptation of the nature. So the mutation is for betterment of new generation. If we see as a human, in the same way, virus is also a live thing. He also go for betterment. So that is why mutation is natural phenomena. But yes, virus is harmful for us. So we have to stop it. We have to prevent it. Otherwise, mutation is always positive, and that is why generation is going on.
Absolutely. And we have another caller with us, Shambhavi from Lucknow. Namaste, Shambhavi. Welcome to India Science.
Namaste, sir. Namaste, ma'am. I just wanted to know, in fact, I was curious to know, like, there is a second spike in our country for the virus. So, I mean, how should we take it? Like, last year we had seen what 2020 was all about. So, do we see a replication of it again?
Probably no. Because the last year peak is like this, probably it will be lower than that. But for you and whole country is important that we follow all the precautions, and we took vaccination as soon as possible. Because if you are looking only at the COVID, if we are going for last 1,000 years, all the pandemics, it's always that the second peak is most of the time higher than the first week.
Correct.
Okay.
Even the Spanish flu
Yes.
has affected India more.
Yes. So, but the first spike is like this, second spike is like this, third spike is like this, and sometimes there is 4 or 5 spikes. But because of new upcoming research in the science, the second spike is coming down. So, because of medical intervention, the second spike is down. So, for us, second spike is going to less than the primary spike, but we have to follow the advice of medical people, scientists, not the politicians.
That is tough. Joining us now is Kirti from Pune. Namaste, Kirti. Welcome to India Science. Please ask your question.
Namaste, ma'am. Sir, I wanted to know what if I move after receiving my first dose? Can I get the second shot in another state?
Yes, you can. You can take.
It has to be the same vaccine, though.
It has to be.
Ah.
It has to be a same vaccine, ideally, because you have taken Covaxin first time. Next time also you take the Covaxin. But
Yeah.
I am underlying that the latest report is coming that if we take the mixed vaccines, even both of the vaccines, that will provide much higher immunity than the single vaccines.
No, because it's a new virus, so
Yes.
research is also going on. We must applaud our scientists and for most of our fraternity for doing such a wonderful job. I hope that answers your question. Moving on to some more questions on orthopedics. How do you look at the people who have been disturbed in the pandemic? Have there been more cases, less cases? What is the state like?
Actually, because of lockdown, most of the people who should go out, who should walk, who should do their physical activity, and the most common thing which I observe in my patient, they gain weight. And because of this, the joint problem, knee problem, hip problem,
Becomes
leg
worse.
problem become worse. And now they are coming with the more severe problem. And if the pandemics are not there, probably the number of joint replacement surgery was there. All those postponed to the this time in coming year. So obviously there is a load of patient will be there in the future, but with the worsening symptoms. But we can't do, because life is more important than your joint. So you have to follow precaution. But now surgery is going on, and we are doing daily surgeries, regular surgeries, because of all the precaution, vaccines and protocols. Our patients are fine. There is no problem.
Absolutely. And joining us is yet another caller. Hello. He's from Delhi. Mr. Anand, please ask your question.
Yes,
K.R.
I'm
Anand
from Delhi.
joining us.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, please ask your question. Namaste. Welcome to India Science.
Namaste. My question is, we have seen that second phase of corona is striking at many places, especially in Mumbai we have seen, and Delhi also some new cases are visible. After the advent of the vaccine, what sorts of steps we should take care of? What
First-
precautions are required? That should be dealt with.
Till you are not get second dose of vaccine, and
Yes.
both the doses should contain at least 45 days from first dose. After the 45 days, you can avoid the precaution, but before that you have to take 100% precaution. But let me complete. If your 45 days is complete, I am a doctor, I am a frontline worker, and my 45 days is passed from first vaccination, even then I have to follow the precaution till the time 60% population of whole country is not get vaccinated. It will provide the herd immunity, it will break the chain of transmission. So you have to wait till the whole country got vaccinated, at least 60%. By that time you have to follow all the precautions.
Joining us now is Sanjay from Kolkata. Namaste, Sanjay. Please ask your question. Welcome to India Science. Namaste, Sanjay. Welcome to India Science. Please ask your question. पूछिए अपना सवाल. I think there has been a call drop. Meanwhile, you could give us a little more advice on how people should get out of the sedentary lifestyle and start exercising, moving their hips, joints, and what should children do in such precarious circumstances?
In my opinion, put mask, live your normal life.
Correct.
That's
go for
it.
go for that jog, go for the run,
go for jog, go for run, go for cycling, go for every activity, but with mask. And there is most of the people I have seen that there is more focus on sanitization, putting spirit or sanitization on the hand. This help only less than 5% transmission. More than 95% break of transmission is through the mask. So you are fit to do everything
with the
if
mask.
you are
Absolutely.
having mask.
Joining us now is Sanjay from Kolkata. Namaste, Sanjay. Please ask your question.
Namaste, ma'am. Namaste, sir. Sir, my question is, if there are risks my state will run out of the vaccine before I get my second dose?
Don't worry, this is न्यू इंडिया, आत्मनिर्भर भारत. हम दुनिया को सप्लाई कर रहे हैं, हमारे देश में कभी कमी नहीं आएगी. तो आप अपनी डोज लीजिए और चिंता मत कीजिए, आपको दूसरी डोज भी मिलेगी.
और चिंता इस बात की नहीं है, मगर इस बात की है कि कई लोग ये पूछ रहे हैं कि आप मैंडेटरी है वैक्सीन लेना. कई लोग ये भी जानना चाहते हैं कि जैसे ड्राइवर हैं, उस तरह के लोग हैं, गांव में रहते हैं, मगर हमें ज़रूरत ही नहीं लेने की. तो व्हाट वुड बी योर एडवाइस टू सच पीपल?
जब मतलब डिफरेंट तरह से मैं इसका जवाब देना चाहूँगा कि जब देश आज़ाद नहीं था और हम लोग आज आज़ाद भारत में पैदा हुए, तो हम कभी कभी सोचते थे जब बचपन में थे और आज भी शायद सोचते होंगे कि काश हम उस समय पैदा होते तो हम भी देश की आज़ादी में पार्टिसिपेट करते.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
हम ये सोचते. आज देश कोरोना के द्वारा गुलाम बनाया गया है और देश ही नहीं पूरा विश्व गुलाम बनाया गया है. उसकी लड़ाई में पार्टिसिपेट कीजिए और हर आदमी वैक्सीनेशन में पार्टिसिपेट किए. ये वही काम करेगा जो इंडिपेंडेंस के पहले आप सोचते रहे हैं. तो आपको जरूर वैक्सीनेशन लेना चाहिए अगर आप चाहते हैं कि देश के सभी लोग स्वस्थ रहें.
So it is compulsory and you must take it. We now joined by Amitabh from Ujjain. Namaste, Amitabh. Please ask your question. Namaste, Amitabh. Please ask your question. I think it is about comorbidities. I could hear a little bit. So would you like to say something on people with the symptoms of comorbidities? He has asthma and he's wondering that what is the right time for me to go? Will that, severe that condition?
पहले तो आप ये समझिए कोमॉर्बिडिटीज है क्या. कोई भी ऐसा आदमी जिसको कोई भी डिजीज है, जो मोस्ट कॉमनली ब्लड प्रेशर होती है, डायबिटीज होती है, हार्ट होता है, अस्थमा होता है, कोई भी डिजीज अगर आपकी बॉडी में अवेलेबल है तो आपके लिए वैक्सीनेशन का लेना ज्यादा जरूरी है.
Amita is joining us. This is our last call for the program. Namaste, Amita. Welcome from Ujjain. Please ask your question.
Okay. Sir, I wanted to know if we are scheduled for elective orthopedic surgery, such as arthroscopic or a joint replacement. So in that case, how many doses of vaccines we should take or what precaution we should take while taking vaccine or after taking vaccine?
First of all, these are the two separate things. If you are going for any surgery, vaccination is not mandatory. The only test is mandatory whether you are COVID positive or COVID negative. If you are COVID positive, it's better you should avoid any surgery. But if it is emergency surgery and you are COVID positive, even then surgery should be done. So the surgery and COVID vaccine is two different things. So, but yes, if you want to become 100% sure, then you take both the dose, and from the first dose it should cross the 45 days. Then the ideal scenario of any surgery is there. But right now in our hospital we are doing surgeries, regular surgeries, normal surgeries, planned surgeries, just by going through RT-PCR test. If the person is negative RT-PCR, we follow all the segregation protocol. Patient comes and go home without any vaccination even. So vaccination is different and surgery is different.
Absolutely. And on that note, I would like to thank you, Dr. Kant, for coming today and sparing your valuable time with us. With this is a wrap on this edition of COVID Phone In. And to all our viewers, keep safe, put that mask on, and I'll see you next time, next week on the same time, same program. Take all your queries then. Till then, keep watching India Science. Namaskar.
Namaskar.